actually probably be kept in correctional facilities quite separate from the prison system, lumped up with adult offenders. Why is that the case? Is there any strategy, any plan to address that or not? Please, James, note this question for yourself. And I'm also asking that the IG of Police representative, Correctional Services representative, as well as National Human Rights Commission note that. And I'm sure when the Honorable Yomi Onanuga will be taking our intervention, we'd also like to hear what needs to happen from the legal perspective. What is it that the House of Representatives is thinking about? But permit me to go next to our third panelist, to invite my sister Itoro Ezeyanaba. Itoro, what is Mirabel Center? What are you learning? And from some of the problems that you have heard so far, what are the solutions that Mirabel Center is beginning to offer or to provide? So that we stay very practical and we know there are problems, but what are the solutions as well? Your 3 minutes, my sister.
Thank you very much, Amina. Please permit me to stand on existing protocol. I would like to start off by telling a story about a girl called Victoria. When Victoria was 11 years old, she was raped by her next door neighbor and she got pregnant. And by the time she was 12 years plus, Victoria had a baby. So that's a clear case of a baby having a baby. Now her baby that is named Mirabel is about 4 years old now. The case is still in court. Justice has not been done. The community is still harassing Victoria and her mom to withdraw the case from court. She's still being tormented by the fact that the perpetrator is still in court and she's still having to pay money to bring the perpetrator to court. Each time the case comes up, she still has to pay transport to court while the case is heard. So this is just one of the cases we handle at the Mirabel Center. Since we opened on July 1, 2013, we have seen over 5,400 cases of rape or sexual abuse. And more than 70% of these cases involve children. They involve minors, people below the age of 18. Now, who are the perpetrators? There are people that are known to them. There are fathers, there are school teachers, school supervisors, security men, drivers, school bus drivers, neighbors. Quite a number of police officers that are very sensitive and empathetic when it comes to rape and sexual violence. But we need to ask ourselves, how many police officers know how to deal with the issue? We have police officers that interview the child repeatedly from one police officer to the next. Once the first the IPO does the interview, the next one is interviewed. The child ends up being interviewed 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, which is very traumatic to the child. We have had cases where a police officer who is not a medical personnel, who is not working in the hospital, who is not working in the police clinic, decides to medically examine a child to determine if that child was actually raped or sexually abused. She opens up the child, puts on her gloves, and medically examines the child right at the police station. That further traumatizes the child. We also have situations where the caregivers have to provide money to the police officer in order for the case to be heard in court. We also have cases where the caregiver will have to provide money for the suspect to be taken into prison because there is no provision for funding for a perpetrator to be taken to prison. If that is not done, then the survivor is threatened. Instances where where the police officers call us, "Madam, there's no money to go to court," and I tell them, "Go ahead, I'm going to refund that money to you." So we also need to look at the funding of the police when it comes to issue of sexual and gender-based violence. I also want to talk about children with disabilities. These are children that are being abused even by their caregivers. Now, how can a child with disability report at the police station when the police station is not even disability compliant? How many police stations have the facility for a child with a wheelchair to go into the police station and make the report? How many police stations have an officer that can understand sign language? How many police stations are able to understand that a child that has been sexually abused does not have to remember everything at the same time? And so when the child remembers at different times mentally, it does not mean that that child is lying. So we need to train our police officers, especially when it comes to the issue of sexual and gender-based violence. My immediate recommendation at this point would just be that we need to set up an FGB unit at the federal level, in the police at the federal level. We should not leave it to the states. We need to ensure that there is a unit at the federal level with trained, skilled, and experienced police officers that are equipped to investigate, to prosecute, and also be able to pass on the knowledge and information to other police officers. And we've also heard about laws. It's good that we have laws, but there are also attempts to review these child rights laws in different states. Now, when that review is being done, to what extent do we include or involve children in that entire process? Or we just have adults reviewing these laws without taking into consideration the experiences of children when it comes to the law? I remember in Lagos State when there was an attempt to review the child rights law, there was a particular provision that talked about the right of the child to make a phone call. And then almost all the adults in the room said that right should be subject to the approval of the parent. I can understand that, but the issue now is, what if the parent is the one that is abusing that child? Does the child not have the right to make a call to protect herself? Why does that child have to go to the parent? When we know that in many instances, it's not a stranger, but the acquaintance or someone that is known to the child, the parent, or someone in that environment that is abusing the child. So adults should learn to include children, to allow children to speak on their behalf, so that they can also express themselves and talk about the challenges they're having when it comes to access to justice. I know, Amina, you're going to stop.
Yes, and I was about to do that. Thank you so much, my sister Itoro. And you're going to have a chance to also come back later and say more. And I hope colleagues can hear every one of us, especially those who have spoken in the last few minutes. I'm going to invite my brother Danda Islambo. But before I do, please Itoro, note this question. I have given each panelist a question because data might drop. Please do not forget the questions you already have. Now, one of our participants is actually asking comfort. He said sometimes family members intervene. We want to seek justice where they intervene and say, take this case out of court. We don't want our child stigmatized. So what is your experience and what are you going to say to such parents? Another colleague has said, yes, Rini Kuten from somewhere in the world has said, yes, child abuse is indeed a pandemic and we need to declare it as a pandemic. And when we speak collectively, when we witness child abuse situations, we don't just walk away, we do something. And I'm asking all the panelists to tell us how we can do something. What exactly does it mean doing something? My brother Tony told us earlier what a child should do in case something like that happens. And to the Inspector General of Police representative, another participant, Hawakumi Saidu, had said, 4 years, no justice for a child. It is indeed sad. Why is it that with the NCJA and their lawyers on the line, Kituro, you're a lawyer, and the fact that one of the key strengths of the NCJA is that there should be speedy trial. Yet, for having children, like Peter said earlier, in pre-trial, languishing in jail where they have no business being. How exactly do we give teeth to the Administration of Criminal Justice Act? We have the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act 2015 that absolutely prohibits rape, and yet today we are having participants tell us declare rape a pandemic. My brother Danladi Plan, the manager in charge of the rule of law and anti-corruption program of EU, you have the floor for the next 3 minutes to speak to us about the sexual offender database, which includes the sexual offender register and service providers. How is that changing the narrative in Nigeria? You're welcome.
Thank you, Amina. I hope you can hear me now. I apologize the other time I tried to do
Yes,
let me talk about 3 things, and one would be the sexual offenders register. The first one is that even though I acknowledge the fact that talking about access to the child-friendly justice system for our children in Nigeria and in Africa, points to access to legal justice. We've had most of the participants talking about courts, prisons, the police and the rest of them. But perhaps for me to draw attention that when we have a very weak social justice system, access to food, to shelter, education, the whole issue around family support and of course poverty, it is the driving force that makes children to be in contact or in conflict with the law. And mention the issue of the Almighty Radio,
Can we hear my brother Danladi? Hello? Thank you, Milan. I thought I was the only one who couldn't hear him. It's a pity. We hope he's able to join, and when he does, we will take him one more time. We have some questions that are set aside for the panelists. We also have to speak to, as well as the representative of the Inspector General of Police to be sure that the Honorable Chairperson of the House of Representatives Committee for Women is actually online. And I'm waiting for that confirmation from the Ministry of Women Affairs. I see Danladi is trying to join. Danladi, if you're back, can you speak up so that we know you're back?
I am back.
Now we can hear you. You want to conclude your thoughts? No, you want to conclude your thoughts in the next 1 or so minutes. Thank you.
Yes, the second thing I was trying to talk about is